Ao vivo.
Ah, você entra para outra página?
So we're listening to the sixth chapter, seventh canto. Did you learn the shloka?
Kaumarang acharet prajna Bhagavata.
É o Bhagavatam. Eu achei que era o Chaitanya Charitamrita, eu esqueci. Sétimo canto.
निश्चित नहीं है ये जीवन कब तक अर्थात क्षणस्थायी, किंतु इसमें विशेष क्या क्षणकाल रहने पर भी परम सिद्धि.
So although this life is very temporary, you can achieve the topmost perfection. So all the human beings, their duty is to, in the tender age when they're very young, they should worship Bhagavan. Kumar Kal means when they're young, in the beginning of the age. Obrigada, Prabhu. Mas a mãe de mãe vou usar isso, pode deixar para mim. What is Kaumara? So when we are young, our mind is very stable. The more we grow up, the more our mind becomes absorbed in so many things. So our mind is just like an empty paper, you know? Like a plain paper which has nothing on it written. So our mind is just like a blank paper. So we write in the paper 2-4 words, and then we, with some rubber, we erase what we've written on the paper. But after you write like one or twice, then you cannot write on top of that one more time. So you wrote one or two twice, then you erase with the rubber, and then you cannot write more, like, because after you write once, then actually you cannot delete completely, erase completely what you've written, like some mark stays on the paper. So when we are young, tender age, our mind is very calm and clean. I mean, not calm, Gurudev said that stable mind. And pragya means turn off that light in front because it's coming on my eyes. Sound is okay? Hare Krishna. So pragya means intelligent person. A sober person, what will do? When they're young, they'll do bhajan of Bhagavan, worship Bhagavan. This human birth is very, very rare. After 8.4 million pieces, Lord mercifully gives us
ह्यूमन बॉडी
this human body.
इसलिए कहते हैं दुर्लभ मनुष्य जन्म
So this human body is so rare.
ध्रुवम
And Adruvan
मनुष्य जन्म
also
भी
means that his human birth is so temporary.
कब नष्ट हो जाए क्या जाने
We don't know when we will be destroyed.
अर्थात इस मनुष्य शरीर के द्वारा
Through this human body, we can
परमार्थ प्राप्त कर सकते हैं
attain spirituality.
अर्थात सामान्य यदि भक्ति खनकाल भक्ति
So even if you do just a little bit of bhakti, you'll attain the topmost perfection.
वृद्ध काल में भजन नहीं होता
You cannot do bhajan in your old age.
60 साल के बाद
After 60, what happened to you?
लाठी मार जाता है
It's like
लाठी मार जाता है पढ़ाई वो उनके ब्रेन
your brain doesn't work enough, like Satya.
के बाद
After 60,
जो पहले जो पढ़ लिया सीख लिया
whatever you learned before 60, only that you remember. You cannot learn new things after 60.
कोई एक व्यक्ति 60 साल जो काम करते रहता
If somebody who is working after 60, he cannot develop more.
है इसलिए कहते हैं
So,
प्रहलाद महाराज कह रहे हैं
Prahlada Maharaj is saying, "Oh my brothers,
सखाओं
oh my friends, listen. What should you do?
कौमार काल में ही
When you're young age, Kaumara Kal means when you're very young, you should follow bhakti.
विशेष करके
Especially
मनुष्य शरीर जो है
this human body.
एक तो दुर्लभ ही है
First of all, it's so rare to achieve it,
एक दुर्लभ भी है
and it's very rare and also
खाना भंगुर भी है
very temporary. So temporary. Understand?
टलमल ये जीवन टलमल है कब
So our lives just like a drop of water on a lotus leaf. If there's a drop of water on a lotus petal,
अपने आप टलमल होते रहता है
automatically this drop will fall down after some time.
ठीक उसी प्रकार
So in the same way,
प्राण है
there's life in our body.
किंतु कब इस शरीर से निकल
But when this life air will go out of our body, we don't know.
जीवन टलमल भजहुरे मन श्रीनंदनंदन अभय चरणारविंदरे गोविंद दास
So Govinda Das, he told in this kirtan,
भजहुरे मन श्रीनंदनंदन अभय चरणारविंदरे श्रीनंदन नंदन चरण कमल के आश्रय करे भजन आश्रय करके भजन करो
so taking shelter of Nanda Nandana and doing bhajan, lotus feet of God, is the only way of fearlessness.
ये पहले देवी की उपासना करते थे
So Govinda Das, used to worship Devi in the beginning.
निकट कहने लगे देवी
And he told to Devi, Devi, please,
मुक्ति दे रही है
give me liberation.
मांगते संसार के लोग
So, like people in this world,
ज्यादा बोलते रहते
they always speak about mukti, liberation, they want liberation.
मुझे दान
So he told Devi, give me liberation.
देवी ने क्या कही देखो
Devi told,
हम लोग जितने देव देवियां हैं
all of us, demigods and demigoddesses,
हम लोग केवल
actually, we
धर्मार्थ काम
can only give dharma, artha and kama, nothing else. What can we give?
त्रिवर्ग के दे सकते हैं
Dharma, artha and kama. Only three things.
इसके आगे नहीं
You cannot give more.
तो मुक्ति कौन दे सकते हैं तब मुक्ति ददाति जसैति मुकुंद
Who can give liberation? Mukti is only Mukunda.
भगवान मुकुंद वो दे सकते हैं
Mukunda can give.
उनके हाथ में है
Mukti is in his hands.
डेफिनेशन है
There are many kinds of definitions of Mukti liberation.
चरण कमल प्राप्ति ही मुक्ति
To attain the lotus feet of Bhagavan, this is Mukti liberation.
मुक्ति जन्नता रूपम सस्वरूपेण व्यवस्थिति मुक्ति कर्म ज्ञान योग आदि के सब कुछ त्याग दे
Giving up karma, jnana, yoga, tapasya, and only
श्री हरि के चरण आश्रय करके
taking feet of Sri Hari and doing bhajan slowly, slowly,
अपने स्वरूप ज्ञान की
then you will realize your swarupa of your soul.
उस स्वरूप में स्थित होकर
So being established in your soul,
भगवान श्री हरि के भजन ही मुक्ति कहा जाता है
Then-
भजन सेवा ही मुक्ति कहा जाता है
to serve Bhagavan in your own swarupa, this is real mukti.
इसलिए कह रहे हैं गोविंद दास के कहने
So Govinda Dasa
हे गोविंद
told
दास
to Devi, and Devi told him,
मुक्ति हम देने वाले नहीं,
Hey Govinda
धर्म
Das, I
अर्थ
cannot
काम
give
मोक्ष
mukti.
हम देने वाला
We can only give dharma, artha, and kama.
है।
Three goals.
मुक्ति के ऊपर क्या चीज है?
What is beyond mukti?
मुक्ति को जो प्रेमा भक्ति है,
Prema bhakti is beyond mukti.
धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष, मुक्ति के बाद पंचम पुरुषार्थ
Dharma, artha, kama, moksha.
कृष्ण
So after
प्रेम।
mukti is the fifth goal of human life, Krishna Prem.
कृष्ण प्रेम,
Fifth goal of human life is Krishna
ये
Prem.
कृष्ण प्रेम कैसे प्राप्ति करेंगे? इसके लिए चेष्टा करना पड़ता है।
So how to attain Krishna Prem? We have to endeavor for that.
यही कृष्ण प्रेम हमारी सर्व साध्य कहा गया, सर्व साध्य शिरोमणि।
So Krishna Prem is the best of all the goals,
द सुप्रीम गोल,
supreme goal.
और वो सुप्रीम गोल की एकमात्र साधक है प्रेम प्रयोजन, संबंध, अविधि और प्रेम। इसलिए प्रहलाद
So
महाराज
Sambandha Videya and Prayojan.
आचरेत प्राज्ञो धर्मान भगवता निह। इसलिए क्या करना चाहिए न, समस्त जीवों की भागवत धर्म अनुशीलन करना चाहिए। कौन सा धर्म? भागवत धर्म। अच्छा, भागवत धर्म किसको
So
कहते हैं?
we have to follow Bhagavad Dharma. What is Bhagavad Dharma?
भागवत धर्म के परिभाषा यह है,
So what is the definition of Bhagavad Dharma?
उद्धव के लक्ष्य कर दे जो समस्त शिक्षा प्रदान की।
So Bhagavan gave so many teachings to Uddhava.
उसी की कहा
These teachings that God gave is Bhagavad Dharma.
भागवत धर्म की कथा कहाँ पर है?
So when do we see Bhagavad Dharma Katha? In the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam.
स्वयं भगवान उद्धव के जो है एकादश स्कंद में अनेक सुंदर सुंदर
In the 11th canto, Bhagavan gave so many beautiful instructions to Uddhava.
धर्म के बारे में कहा गया।
This is called Bhagavad Dharma.
भागवत,
One thing is grantha-bhagavata, another
तो भागवत,
Bhakta-bhagavata.
ग्रंथ भागवत जो हम भागवत पढ़ते हैं उसे ग्रंथ भागवत कहा जाता है।
So the book we read is Bhakta-bhagavata, is also the form embodiment of God.
नृसिम्हा-भागवतम
So the 12 cantos of Bhagavatam is directly the
अंग सर्व।
12 limbs and body of Krishna.
इसलिए श्रीमद् भागवत के अध्ययन करने से, पाठ
So
करने से
if we read Srimad Bhagavatam,
संसार से विमुक्ति, मुक्त होकर
the jiva will attain liberation from material world and go away.
और भक्त भागवत, एक होता है ग्रंथ भागवत और एक भक्त भागवत।
So Bhakta-bhagavata, the devotee, and grantha-bhagavata, the
भागवत
book.
क्या है? उसकी कहा जाता है जीवंत भागवत।
Bhakta-bhagavata is also called jivanta-bhakta,
के कहा जाता
the
है
devotee.
जीवंत भागवत
Jivanta-bhagavata.
है। यह जीवंत भागवत तीन प्रकार की कहा जाता है। पहले
So three kinds of jivanta-bhakta,
और उत्तम
the devotee. Kanishta, Madhyam, and Uttam Bhagavata.
कनिष्ठ भागवत उसके कहते हैं, निरंतर से नाम करते रहते हैं।
Kanishta Bhakta, he is chanting.
ज्ञान की अभाव है,
Gurudev said, Niraparada, I think, without offenses,
चित्त थोड़ा बहुत
and he doesn't have so much knowledge of the scriptures. His mind is still a little bit disturbed, not fixed.
अर्चन में हरे पूजा श्रद्धा के साथ श्री हरि के तो अर्चन करते हैं।
Those who with faith they worship Shri Hari.
भक्त के वो
They are Kanishta Bhaktas, but still they don't honor the devotees of Lord.
इसलिए कहा जाता है ये अर्चन में हरे पूजा में जो श्रद्धे
I understood Gurudev said Niraparada without offense, but I think I was mistaken. Gurudev didn't say this. So they are also called Prakrita Bhakta.
उनकी पूर्णता नहीं, इसमें पूर्णता नहीं,
They are still not
पूर्णता नहीं।
complete in their bhakti.
पूजा करते
They do puja of the deity,
किंतु शास्त्र में शास्त्रीय ज्ञान नहीं है।
but they don't have knowledge of the scriptures.
शास्त्र ज्ञान नहीं होने पर क्या होता है?
And because of that,
अच्छी बुरी हम डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं कर
they
पाते।
don't have discrimination of what is good and what is bad.
शुद्ध सदाचार आदि में हम ठीक से प्रवेश कर नहीं पाते।
Cannot enter exactly about Shuddha Sadachar.
शास्त्र ज्ञान की जरूरत है।
So Shastra Gyan is important.
इसलिए कहते हैं कनिष्ठ अधिकारी कौन है?
So Madhya-madhikari, that person,
सॉफ्ट फेथ, भगवान
he
के
has
प्रति
soft faith.
समन विश्वास, वो भी जो विश्वास है अपने स्वार्थ से युक्त होता है.
And actually, the faith of Kanishadikari actually has their own selfish desire. Which kind of selfish
मुझे ये
desire?
चीज नहीं मिले
Oh, if I don't get this,
ठाकुर जी की सेवा
I'll not serve the deity any longer.
है. हाँ सर.
Understand?
किसी को छोड़ दिया ठाकुर
If
जी को
anything
छोड़
happens,
दे.
then they take the dates and throw the dates in the Jamuna. Oh, I'll not continue worshipping the deity. Other point,
सम्मान देना नहीं.
they don't know how to give honor to the Shuddha Bhaktas.
जे जमान वैष्णव चिन्हिया लई आ जाए. जे जैसे कैटेगरी के वैष्णव है उसके बारे में अच्छी तरह से जानकारी.
So you should know the Vaishnavas and know the levels of the Vaishnavas like this.
ये कहा जे जमान वैष्णव चिन्हिया लई बा आदर करी देता है. ये समस्त विचार देते जा रहे. मध्यम अधिकारी 4 गुण है उसमें. मध्यम के 4 गुण क्या है?
What are the 4 qualities of the Madhya-madhikari?
है? बोलो. हाँ. ईश्वर प्रेम, प्रेम.
So the shloka that defines
मैत्री भाव रखते हैं.
the Madhya-madhikari. So they have love for God, friendship with the devotees,
मैत्री कृपा, कृपा करने की वो योग्यता है, योग्यता रखते हैं.
so they have
और जो भगवत विद्वेषी जो है
mercy,
वो उपेक्षा कर देते हैं. एक होता है उपेक्षा और एक होता है
and they, one thing is upeksha, another is apeksha. Apeksha means to wait, and upeksha means to neglect. So they neglect the envious or non-devotees.
इसलिए कहता है ईश्वरे तद्दिनसु बालिसु दिवसु च प्रेम मैत्री कृपा अपेक्षा जप्रति समद्धमा. ईश्वर प्रेम मैत्री, कृष्ण के जो नित्य जन है उनके साथ मित्रता भी.
So to have friendship with the eternal associates of Lord, give also mercy to others,
ऐसे भगवत विद्वेषी उपेक्षा.
and they neglect those who are against the devotees.
इसलिए यहाँ पर जो लिख रहे हैं एक है भक्त भागवत और एक होता है ग्रंथ भागवत.
So Bhakta-bhagavata and grantha-bhagavata.
और एक होता है भागवत क्या? बृहत मृदंग भागवत.
And also Brihad Mridanga Bhagavat.
प्रकाशन होता है. भक्ति ग्रंथ प्रकाशन होते हैं. प्रकाशन समझते हो?
Publishing books.
भक्ति ग्रंथ प्रकाशन.
Publishing books is also necessary.
कलयुग में 3 वस्तु विशेष.
In Kali-yuga, 3 things are very important.
नहीं तो परमार्थ राज्य में प्रवेश होना बहुत मुश्किल है.
Otherwise, very difficult to enter the spirituality.
क्या किया?
What are the things very important?
अब बताओ. अरे याद नहीं रहता.
You don't know? You don't remember?
एक है स्थान, मंदिर होनी चाहिए जहाँ पर निरपेक्ष स्थान हो. इन डिफरेंस प्लेस तो सब लोग वहीं पर आएंगे.
A place is important, like a temple, a place where everybody can gather up. Because the temple is in different place. Because if it's your own house, maybe people hesitate.
हमारे घर में मत आना है. हाँ सुनिए, हमारे कोई मेहमान आ रहे हैं, पसंद नहीं है.
Like maybe somebody who you don't like, or like this, but in the temple, like it's an indifferent place. Everybody can come and sit in front of the deity.
मेरे पहले क्या चाहिए?
So it's important
उन्नति करने के लिए if you development your
to develop your spiritual life.
भजन साधन. अपराकित भजन साधन करने के लिए एक क्या है? निरपेक्ष स्थान होनी चाहिए.
You need a indifferent place. Otherwise, where will sit down to speak Hari Katha?
भगवत कथा होता है कहाँ? मंदिर में.
So Bhagavad Katha happens in the temple.
और तीसरी क्या बताया?
Third,
ग्रंथ प्रकाशन.
printing books.
ग्रंथ प्रकाशन नहीं हो.
If we're not printing books, people will say, what is your philosophy?
इस बात बताओ. इसलिए ग्रंथ प्रकाशन होनी चाहिए.
So I have to manifest books.
है? हाँ, क्या क्या बताया? स्थान
So place is important.
है? एक स्थान होनी चाहिए
So a place is necessary
बैठ करके
where everybody can sit down together
चार्य रूप में भगवत भक्ति की कथा आलोचना करें
and discuss Bhagavad Bhakti without any problem.
और दूसरी क्या बताया?
Another point,
है? ग्रंथ प्रकाशन यथार्थ रूप से सूच प्रेम मैत्री कृपा अपेक्षा जो करोति सब स मध्यम वही मध्यम भागवत अर्थात मध्यम भागवती वास्तव रूप में भक्ति राज्य में वो पुकार के जा रहे हैं और उत्तम भागवत एवं व्रत
so there was some problem in the Hindi, couldn't understand what Gurudev said.
गायन उन्मादवाद निकृति लोकवाच्य संसार की किसी प्रकार भ्रूक्षेप नहीं करके
Gautam Bhagavad, he's not always not absorbed in any material things, only absorbed
स्थावर जंगम देखे ना देखे
in
तत्व
God.
जहां
He
जहां
doesn't see
चित्त
anything material.
जहां पर उनके दर्शन हो जाते हैं अपने इष्ट देव की सब स्फूर्ति हो
Whatever he looks at, he only sees his
स्थावर
Ishtadev,
जंगम देखे ना देखे तर मूर्ति है
his presiding deity. He's not saying, oh, he's a boy, he's a piece of wood. For him, no difference.
जो
There's no
सामने आ
difference.
जाता है बस उनके हरि कथा
Whoever comes in front of him, he just starts speaking Harikatha.
नाम हरि भजन तो जीवन की सार है
Harinam and Haribhajan are the essence of life.
यहाँ पर इसलिए कह रहे हैं
Okay, so here he's saying
यह मनुष्य शरीर अतीव
this human body is so rare
और क्षणस्थायी भी है
and temporary also.
यथा ही अच्छा ये तो श्लोक पढ़ लिया नहीं
We read this shloka already or not?
आगे की कथा हम श्रवण करते हैं तो अब उस समय सखाओं कहने लगे हे मित्र प्रहलाद तुम ये बताओ तुमने
Friends told, oh friend Prahlada, tell.
हरि कथा की प्रवचन
This example you're giving is very nice.
है भगवत कथा ही तो अच्छा ही लगेगा प्रहलाद महाराज अपने सहपाठी को लेकर के बात हुई भगवत कथा चर्चा करने लगे
Prahlada Maharaj was discussing Bhagavad Gita of his classmates.
क्या होता है
Even though he's young, there's no problem. What is the problem?
जैसे वो YouTube में देते हैं ना
Like in the YouTube,
कम उम्र वाले
the youngest,
क्या बोले प्रोफेसर कौन है
who is the youngest professor
टीचर कौन है
in the world?
ये सब छोटे छोटे प्रश्न देते हैं याद रखने के लिए मात्र 14 साल में ही वो सारे डिग्री को
Even a 12-year-old boy got all the degrees, master, PhD, he became even a college professor. 12-year-old boy.
बुद्धि ऐसे करना काल का
Some persons, they have very sharp intelligence.
बुद्धि होता है तो इसीलिए कहा है प्रहलाद महाराज है बहुत सुंदर उपदेश दिया
So Prahlada Maharaj gave beautiful instructions. Yesterday we discussed this briefly.
और एक प्रहलाद महाराज के विशेष जो श्लोक जो है उसके भी
One more special sloka of Prahlada Maharaj you should remember. Which one?
सर्वलाभ लाभर्पणे च संगेन साधु भक्तानाम ईश्वर आराधन च। प्रहलाद महाराज कहने लगे,
Prahlad Maharaj told, "Oh my friends,
गुरु शुश्रूषा, गुरुदेव के जय सेवेदार रूप में सेवा करो।
you should serve Gurudeva."
गुरु शुश्रूषा ये भी शिक्षा दे रहे।
So another teaching is there.
उन्होंने कहा,
Because he told,
प्रहलाद,
the students told Prahlad,
हम भी स्कूल में हैं, तुम भी स्कूल में हो।
we are in the school, you are also in the school.
कथा भी कभी नहीं सुनाते।
And our Gurudev never told us this thing that you're telling us about.
परमार्थ तत्व बहुत तत्व
You're talking so much about Tata Siddhanta and spiritual topics. This is true.
किंतु ये कथा हम लोग कभी नहीं सुना।
But we've never heard about this before in our lives.
इस कथा को आप कृपया बतलाइए।
Please tell us about it. Then all those students listening to Prahlad, they became absorbed in prem. Then at that moment, the gurus, Chandamarka, they came running to Hiranyakashipu and told, "Hey king, giver of life to us all. Before there was only one in the school. Now how many Prahladas they are born? Like they were born, like they appeared." So I told that the Guru does not make disciples. Guru makes gurus. Prahlad Maharaj, he gave all the teachings to them. So before there was no student.
बिल्कुल उसके जो फाका मैदान में उन्होंने कैसे उसार भूमि बना दिया।
So Prahlada made like infertile soil into a fertilized soil. Like this meaning, Gurudev wants to say. Like there was no one before, just like some land, barren land, and Prahlada, he made that soil very fertile of those students.
हाँ मैंने जो कथा सुनाया तो उस समय संडामार्का आकर के
So Amarka came and told Hiranyakashipu, "Oh, giver of life."
हमारे स्कूल में तो एक प्रहलाद थे।
There was only one Prahlad in our school. But now everybody became Prahlad. What is the meaning? Everybody started chanting Harinam. Before was only Prahlad chanting Hari names. But now Prahlada made all the students shave their heads and keep shika. Like he made everybody become Vaishnav. Isn't it? I don't even know who is the original Prahlada and the fake Prahladas, because like now everybody looks like Prahlada in that school. So please tell us. Hiranyakashipu told, "Oh, destroy over my dynasty. You have broken the instructions I gave." What instruction Hiranyakashipu gave?
क्या संहिता जारी किया? ये इसमें कई फोटो नहीं रखेंगे, कोई विष्णु के फोटो नहीं रहेगा।
Nobody can keep any photo of Vishnu.
जय नहीं देंगे,
No one can give jai to Vishnu also.
नहीं होगा। यहाँ पर कोई गुरु वैष्णव की आदर सत्कार नहीं होगा।
Nobody can also honor Guru and Vaishnavas. Should honor.
ये समझ तो बता, मैंने तुमको बताया। अब तुमने क्या की? हमारे घर से ही शुरू कर दिया।
And you started this in my own house. What? Started what? To worship Bhagavan.
कहते हैं, हे राजन, मैं जिनके बल से
O king,
बलवान हूँ,
I'm powerful because of him.
बल नहीं, वो भी तो आपके वो अनन्य सभी बलवान के एकमात्र बल है। ऊंचे नीचे तथा तीर के लेकर ब्रह्मा एक सभी अपने बस में रखा है। और संसार के प्रति अनासक्त होकर के रहे।
So we should live detached, even though in the family life.
दुख रूपी विमोह सुतंकस्य जलंकस्य कसानुलिपना। नारद का क्या इस ग्रंथ में आ रहे हैं, असार खोलू संसार, भागवत महात्मा में आ रहे हैं।
So the shloka is the Bhagavat Mahatma. Asaru Kholu. Kholu means what I told.
खोलू शब्द का अर्थ होता है,
Kholu means certainly.
संसार क्या है?
This material world is without any essence.
इस संसार में केवल दुख ही है।
And there's only unhappiness in this world. And our mind is always troubled, disturbed. But Gurudev shows the disciple how to follow three things. So not three things. If Guru shows the disciple how to follow spiritual life, so
मरना चाहती हो? पुत्र की इच्छा करने, मृत्यु की इच्छा करने वाले मनुष्य ही ऐसे निरर्थक बातें क्या करते हैं? हिरण्यकशिपु करने लगे, तुम ऐसे क्यों कर रहे हो?
So Hiranyakashipu is saying, why are you doing that?
हे हतभागे, तू जो कह रहा था कि मेरे अतिरिक्त जगत में कोई और ईश्वर है नहीं।
Which sloka Gurudev is reading? I'm lost. Prahlada Maharaj told.
विराजमान है।
Lord is everywhere. Hiranyakashipu said, you're asking about Vishnu, Vishnu. Where is Vishnu? Tell me. Then Prahlada Maharaj told, his name is Vishnu. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. So why I cannot see him? Why do we chant the Vishnu mantra? We have to hide our fingers when we chant the mantra. And we should have to chant the mantra 10 times. Morning 10 times, lunchtime 10 times, evening 10 times. If you cannot chant this lunchtime, then morning or evening you chant 20 times.
ठीक है, मेरे अतिरिक्त जगत में कोई कहाँ चाहते हैं? इसलिए हिरण्यकशिपु अत्यंत क्रोधित होकर के कहने
Hiranyakashipu was very angry and saying,
मनुष्य ही
the human being who wants to die,
बात किया करते हैं।
only he would say something like this that you're saying.
बहुत सुंदर सुंदर यहाँ पर श्लोक है।
This loka here is very nice.
अतिशय क्रोध के आवेश से महाबलवान हिरण्यकशिपु ने
Oh, thank you. 7.8.13.
अत्यंत कटु
Wow, so
वचन
far.
कहे और
So,
बारंबार उसका तिरस्कार करते रहा। इसके बाद वह हाथों के तलवार लेकर सिंह
so Hiranyakashipu took his sword. He stood up from his throne. And with so much anger,
दुपट्टे
Hiranyakashipu hit the pillar with his fist.
बहुत क्रोधित हो गए, हाथ से तलवार जो है निकाल ली,
So he
ना बज रहे बांस ना
took his sword. I will kill Prahlada. Where there is no bamboo, there will be no flute.
मार। ऐसे करे हिरण्यकशिपु निकट में ऊंचे स्थान पर जाकर के बैठे।
He sat on a higher position.
सत्य विधातु निज निजभित्त भासितम सत्तं विधातु निजभित्त भासितम व्याप्तिश्च भूते भूतेषु अखिलेषु च आत्मनः। इतने ही भगवान श्री हरि अपने
So Bhagavan, to prove the words of Prahlada Maharaj, because Prahlada told that Vishnu is everywhere, and then Hiranyakashipu told, I cannot see him, what is he?
मेरा शत्रु
My enemy, Vishnu, Vishnu, you're taking his name, you said he is everywhere. Prahlada Maharaj, fearless, he said,
ये पिताजी पिताजी
oh my father,
जिसके आंख में वो पड़ जाता है, क्या बोले,
those who have some
मोतियाबिंद पड़ जाता है, उसके ठीक
disease in his eyes, they cannot see properly.
है। आज समझिए, आज जिनकी आंख निर्मल जजलमान प्रकाशमान,
Those who have very nice vision, nice eyes, then they can see God. Like Nrisimha, you know, those.
हमारे दो प्रकार के
So we have two kinds of eyes, two kinds of vision.
चक्षु,
One,
क्या बताया था,
what have I said?
अभी याद नहीं, 2 दिन मिस हो जाए क्लास,
2 days ago, we already forgot.
एक होता है काम-चक्षु,
One is kama-chakshu, vision of lust, and prema-chakshu, vision of love.
कामना वासना लेकर के भगवान के तरफ जो हम दृष्टिपात करते हैं उसी कहा जाता है काम-चक्षु कहा जाता है।
Kama-chakshu are material vision, going to material things.
और भक्तों के पास सरल हृदय,
But the pure heart, the simple heart of the devotees, when they're praying, prema-chakshu, vision of love.
कभी-कभी कहते हैं हम जब मंदिर में नीचे से
So when I say, when we come from the temple, like when we're going away from the temple, we are looking
उतरते हैं,
down.
दृष्टि कहाँ चले जाते हैं,
And when we are going to the temple, then we are looking upwards.
अरे क्या बोला तो सुनो,
What are you saying? Just listen to me.
हमारे कितने प्रकार की आंख है,
How many kinds of eyes do we have? What did I say?
तो जब मंदिर में जब आते हैं,
When we are coming,
मंदिर में जब हम चढ़ते हैं,
when we're going to the temple to have darshan of the deity, we have to climb up
क्या रहता है,
like the stairs or anything. So we have the prema-chakshu, the vision of love.
और जब हम भगवत
We went to see
नीचे
God.
उतर जाते
But after having darshan of Bhagavan, when we were going away,
हैं, दे करके
we already gave some dakshin to Gurudev.
करके दे दिया है, अब गुरुदेव की तमाम औषधियां भी दे दी, किंतु कोई काम नहीं हो रहा, क्यों काम नहीं हो रहा, क्यों काम नहीं कर रहा, आप बताइए। काम चक्षु के द्वारा भगवत दर्शन ही होता है,
Cannot see God with kama-chakshu, vision of lust. Only prema-chakshu, vision of love. Like this sloka explains.
चिंत गुण स्वरूप गोविंदम आदि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि। ये श्लोक भी इम्पोर्टेंट है कि नहीं?
This sloka also explains.
बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट,
Very important verse.
कुछ गीता और भागवत के श्लोक
You have to learn some shlokas from Gita and Bhagavatam.
अच्छा रहेगा ना?
It will be good.
इसलिए प्रहलाद महाराज जी कहने लगे कि तो
Prahlada Maharaj told, "Oh my father,
सर्वत्र विष्णु के दर्शन हो रहे, आंखें
I am seeing Vishnu everywhere.
जिसके आंख जो है निर्मल है,
Those who have pure eyes,
सर्वत्र भगवान के दर्शन करते हैं।
they can have Bhagavan darshan everywhere.
तो मन आंख दूषित है,
Those who have eyes polluted
दर्शन करता है।
cannot have darshan of Bhagavan."
अच्छा, सब अच्छा। तो अब उसने हिरण्यकशिपु ने क्या कहा?
Hiranyakashipu told, "He's everywhere, yes."
बोले इस खंबा में है,
He's in the pillar?
तो क्यों नहीं है? मैं तो कहा दिया सर्वत्र।
Why not? I told he's everywhere. He's Vishnu, he's everywhere.
विष्णु सर्वत्र है। अतिशय क्रोध के आवेश में महाबलवान हिरण्यकशिपु ने अपने पुत्र महाभागवत प्रहलाद को अत्यंत कटु वचन कहने लगे और बारंबार उनका तिरस्कार करता रहा। इसके बाद वो हाथ से तलवार लेकर सिंहासन से कूद पड़ा और उसने खंबे के ऊपर मुष्टि से प्रहार किया। एक हाथ में खड़ग लिए,
So Hiranyakashipu took his sword in one hand.
के द्वारा वो हाथ को ऐसे निकाल माने विचार करने लगे, निकाल कर आ जाए तो मैं।
In another hand, he, like with his fist, he
इसलिए
hit the. So he was keeping the sword in one hand because he thought, "Oh, I'll kill whoever comes. Like this Vishnu come, I'll kill him." So that's why he was
दूसरे हाथ से
also raising his sword. And with the other hand, he hit, like punched the pillar. This is the conception of the asuras, the demons.
बाहर आ जाए, मैं
If he comes out of the pillar, I will kill him with the sword.
निज करे सविक्रमानम पुत्र वेदासु प्रदासु वेदासु उपि सुरूज स्वरजुषा निशम्मं निर्दयं पूर्वं भगवत्तम अनन्न समर्भाच दर्श तत्पदम दिवस सूर्य। अपने पुत्र को बार बार शासन करते हुए और
So,
मानने के
chastising his son again and again.
अर्थात मानने की इच्छा से हिरण्यकशिपु अपने पराक्रम के जो है,
And he wanted to kill his son, so he showed his power. Hiranyakashipu showed his power.
किसी के ऊपर प्रतिभा फैलना है अपना प्रतिभा दिखाना है, क्या करें उसी प्रकार जैसे हिरण्यकशिपु करे।
So obsessed by anger, Hiranyakashipu had so much physical strength. So he used many sharp words
बलशाली होकर के
to speak to Prahlad.
आक्रमण करे
And he attacked.
तुमने कहा
He was cursing Prahlad.
भगवान है,
He took his sword and told, "You said Bhagavan is in this pillar, yeah?"
इसलिए उन्होंने क्या की, एक हाथ में तो तलवार ले ली,
So with one hand he took his sword,
मुष्टाघात करने के लिए प्रयास,
and another with his fist he wanted to punch. "If you'll come, I'll punch him."
तो उस समय क्या हुई,
What happened in that moment? So from inside the pillar there was a tremendous sound. Look, that sound looked like it would break this covering of the universe. Oh my dear Yudhishthir, this sound even reached the abode of demigods like Lord Brahma. When they heard these tremendous sounds, they thought, oh, our planets are being destroyed. Just like when the lion is hunting, the lion is roaring. Have you seen the lion like jumping to hunt in the jungle? Have you seen a real lion or like just some video or something? Or did you see only?
गुड बॉय क्या चीज कब अच्छा जंगली हाथी अच्छा
So he saw wild elephants and
हम लोग भी जब गए थे
when I went to Gurudev Singh
जो है कहाँ मैसूर के
in Mysore, that area,
देखा जंगल है पूरा
there's so much jungle.
गाड़ी चला रहे थे
So we were driving nighttime.
नाइट जर्नी था
It was night journey.
हमारे घर में वो से दे चीता बाघ था कुछ होगा
So some sita bhag,
रास्ते में बिल्कुल सोए
I think some tiger sleeping on the middle of the road.
रास्ते में अपने आराम से
He was sleeping nicely in the middle of the road, the tiger.
और क्या क्या दिखा था उसमें आगे सब डरने लगे
Everybody was so afraid.
हैं आज देखा मैंने
I've seen.
और अफ्रीका में तो
In Africa also, we see
शेर देखा बाघ देखा
lions,
10-15-20
tigers,
हैं
50, 20 kinds, 50, 20.
हिंस्र होता है
Actually, the tiger is also very violent.
जो है वो थोड़ा बहुत आलसी होता है
The lion is more lazy.
वो आक्रमण नहीं
After the lion eats, he doesn't want to attack. People there told me about this.
करता उसके भोजन करा दो
Just give food to the lion, and the lion will be calm.
बाघ जो है
But the tiger, even though he's hungry, full of food, still he will attack and be aggressive.
फोटो उठाते हैं ना
So they take.
नीचे कर दिया
So if you want to take photo of the tiger, maybe you like put the window down, from the car.
नीचे से एक बाघ है उसका हाथ पे ऐसे पकड़ लिया
So the person was taking a picture, and the tiger came from outside and was pulling the arm of the person.
हाथ को काट करके ले चले
The tiger would just cut off and the arm of the person and take away.
कोई कोई क्या करते हैं वो देखा तो कोई ना बाघ दूर है
So sometimes you think the tiger is far, so you come out to take the picture.
पीछे और दूसरी आकर
But there's another tiger coming from behind and jumps on you and kills the person.
इसलिए
That's why
जाना दर्शन
you have to be careful. Many people want to take picture of the tigers.
हैं आप गए हैं उसमें
Have you been there?
जहाँ जहाँ पर
In the jungle where the tiger live?
नहीं साउथ अफ्रीका में गया था
Gurudev went to South Africa with this. And
आप गए थे
have you been to South Africa?
हैं साउथ अफ्रीका में गए थे
I've seen and saw these animals there.
इससे दो गेट होता है
There are two gates protecting them from
इसके लिए दो
the people from them.
ऊपर से एक गेट बंद कर देता है
So it's a gate from outside
दूसरी गेट खुलता है
and another one,
क्योंकि कभी कभी बाघ जो है शेर जो है
because sometimes the tiger lion maybe will follow you and you don't realize.
आक्रमण कर देता है इसलिए
They may attack you.
बंद कर देता
So the first gate is open, second is closed.
वो तो भयंकर होता है
So they're very frightening. And when they roar, they open their mouth so much that tongue coming outside their,
सिर बिल्कुल
their mouth is so big that even your whole head can fit inside their mouth.
ऐसे जो फाड़ता है
When they open their mouth.
तो यहाँ पर भी कह रहे हैं
So here it's saying,
हिरण्यकशिपु खंबे के ऊपर मुट्ठी से प्रहार
Hiranyakashipu, he punched the pillar with his fist.
सिंहासन से कूद पड़े और अपने मुट्ठी से
He jumped on from the throne and with his fist he hit the pillar.
हम तो बोल देते हैं गदा से तोड़ा तो यहाँ पर
Generally say that
मुष्टिका से
he hit the pillar with his club,
उनके
like
हाथ में
mace.
इतना तेज शक्ति भी है
But actually here is saying that he hit the pillar with his fist.
टूट जाएगा
If I punch here with my fist, actually my hand will break. My bone of my hand will break. But you see how Hiranyakashipu is so strong. He punched the pillar with his fist. He was very powerful.
हमारे वहाँ के 3 किलो वजन थोड़ी है
He was not like me, like only 3 kilo weight.
शक्तिशाली
He was so powerful.
और क्या भगवान से टक्कर लेना तो कम है जो जैसे व्यक्ति है उस व्यक्ति से टक्कर लेता है
So that person,
विद्वान से
like for example, an intelligent person, he will challenge another
मूर्ख से टक्कर लेता
intelligent person, another foolish person. Like depending on your level, you also compete with that person or duel with that person, like rival with that person.
है ये एक तुम ढाबा वाले क्यों बोलता रहा
Why are you calling him Dabawala, restaurant owner? He's a boy.
हाँ हाँ समझे पंडित क्या करते बच्चों के शास्त्र युक्ति के द्वारा करते
The Pandita, with their logic of the scriptures, they defeat others.
मूर्ख है उस
Those who are foolish, they want to challenge others by bodily strength.
इसलिए शास्त्र प्रमाण इसलिए काल करने रायरामंद महाप्रभु का
So yesterday I told that Ramana told to Mahaprabhu.
जहाँ दिवे शास्त्र पुराण प्रमाण दिवे पुराण वचन ऐसे नहीं बोल दिया युक्ति स्थापन शास्त्र के कोट करो
When you establish this logic, you have to quote the Shastra,
है कि नहीं
isn't it? Yesterday I told
केवल तर्क युक्ति के द्वारा नहीं तर्क युक्ति तो होता ही रहता है
the logic of the scriptures. The logic is not enough. Maybe it's just some dry logic you're using.
इसलिए शास्त्रीय प्रमाण जहाँ दिवे
So Shastriya Praman,
पुराण वचन प्रमाण दिवे पुराण
you
वचन
must give the quotation from the Puranas. Whether it's negative or positive.
एकादशी से एकादशी
Suppose on the day of Ekadashi we should not eat rice.
से थोड़ी होगा श्लोक
But enough, you have to mention the sloka which explains this.
प्रमाण देना पड़ेगा
You have to give evidence from the scriptures.
चलो हम जो कथा करें
Sorry, so continuing.
हिरण्यकशिपु ने क्या की
So Hiranyakashipu, what did he do?
हुंकार करते हुए अपने
He
हाथ से
roared.
तलवार लेकर
He took his sword and
सिंहासन से कूद पड़ा उसने खंबे
jumped
के
from the
ऊपर मुट्ठी
Sinhasana
से प्रहार किया
and with his fist
एक हाथ में
he
तलवार
punched. He hit the pillar. So in one hand he had a sword and in another hand he was hitting, punching the pillar. He thought, if anything comes out, I will
उस मुष्टि उसके उस
kill him with the sword.
खंबे के अति भीषण शब्द हुआ मानो ब्रह्मांड फट गया हो हे युधिष्ठिर महाराज यह विकराल ध्वनि जब अपने अपने धामों में अर्थात ब्रह्म आदि देवता में सुनी
So some demigods like Brahma, they heard that tremendous sound of Hiranyakashipu appearing.
विनाश
And they thought, oh, our planets are being destroyed, they thought.
है देखो है विकराल ध्वनि आने लगेगा शब्द है इस जगह हम जो शब्द कौन सा शब्द हम लोग के
So in this world,
कराते हैं
we are afraid of which kind of sounds?
ये बिजली
Like lightning, you know? The lightning sounds?
बिजली चमकते हैं
And thunder. Sorry, thunder, no? The thunder and like that sound. Quack, 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 makes us so frightened. Thunder sounds. This is true.
बिजली पड़ते देखा आपने
Have you seen lightning and thunder falling? Have you seen directly?
हमने देखा
I've seen.
है ये बरसात के समय है
It was time of rainy season.
खेती में हम लोग काम कर रहे
We were working in the fields, in the crops.
हैं बरसात जब बरसात होते
It was raining, like drizzling and raining. It was summer,
हाँ भाई
rainy season.
हमारे से दूसरे करीब
So maybe 100 meters far from me, 100 meters far from me, just like here here to the hospital, same distance. Not here, when I was in my house, in our fields. There's some grass growing also in the crops. You have to remove them. And it was raining so much that time. It was rainy season. When it's hot, we really like the rain, isn't it? So lightning came, thunder. So first I saw the lights, and then after some time, then I saw the tremendous sound. It was so strong that my ears was like echoing, like so much hard sound, strong sound in my ears, like tremendous sounds. After some time, we went to that area, and all that area was burned. I saw also in Brazil, in a mountain, there's a temple there, Gayatri-Mantras. Nearby, there's a hill. I saw the hill, all the trees were burned on top of that hill. 20 or 25 meters without trees. If the lightning falls on someone, it kills that person, or also if it's a tree, the tree will be burnt. In South India, I saw the palm tree and the coconut tree, they become burnt by the lightning. So I am talking about this tremendous sound of like the thunder. So first you see the light, like lightning, later you hear the thunder. What is the reason behind this? Why do you see the lightning first and you hear the thunder after? Because the speed of the sound and speed of the sound waves, they move in which velocity, which speed? So the speed of the light and speed of sound, they're different. I forgot now exactly. This amount I just said because I saw in Google. But okay, Gurudev just mentioned the speed of light is higher than speed of sound. That's why first you see the lightning. And the Hindi is frozen and we cannot listen what's going on. So the speed of light and speed of sound, it's different. How is it? How much? You see that? I think it's so speed of sound, I'm checking in Google here. 340 meters per second. And speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second. So light 300,000 kilometers per second. Sound speed 340 meters per second. Just like the rays of the sun, they take like 9 minutes to come to the earth, the rays of the sun. Because it depends on the distance between earth and sun, and the sun, the earth and the sun. Anyway.
इसलिए आप लोग देखा ना बिजली कड़कने के
So you can
कुछ
see
समय के बाद
after the
बिजली कड़क जाए,
lightning.
आप तो लाइट दिखा रहे हैं,
So you see the lightning.
आ जाता है। इसे कुछ सेकंड के बाद
After some seconds, then is when you
शब्द आता है,
listen this thunder sounds.
इसी कारण से भाई।
By this reason, because of this reason exactly.
हाँ,
Yes.
अपने पुत्र के मार डालने की इच्छा से
So because he wanted to kill his son, Hiranyakashipu,
प्रदर्शन करने जा रहा था,
he was
ठीक उसी
overtaken by his physical force.
सुनाई पड़ी जो उसने
But then he heard a tremendous sound that he had never heard before. Listening to the sound,
सेनापति भी भयभीत हो गए,
even the general of the demons, they became afraid. And they were searching, where is the sound coming from? Even the demons, soldiers, they become afraid, searching where this sound had come from. To prove the words of Prahlad Maharaj to be truthful, to prove that Lord is everywhere, even inside the pillar, Hari, Supreme Personality of Godhead, manifested in a splendid way. So verse 17. So to protect the words of his dear devotee, Prahlad Maharaj. So Prahlad Maharaj, he told, yes, Vishnu is inside this pillar.
हिरण्यकशिपु भयंकर धनी के उद्गम स्थानों को ढूंढ रही था।
Hiranyakashipu was searching where that sound was coming from. And this tremendous sound, where is it coming from? When Nrisimhadeva appeared from the pillar, the sound was so tremendous, so loud. Everybody, like even, like, when the sound is too loud, like becomes really, you cannot even listen properly, like somebody taking mridanga, dab, 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 like this. Hiranyakashipu was looking everywhere, trying to find where that sound was coming from. And then this amazing form of Lord, who could not be defined by man, like it was not defined by being a man or also not a lion. This amazing form manifested from nowhere. Hiranyakashipu was imagining, what is this creature, which is half man, half lion? So he's he was roaring like a lion.
उसके सम्मुख श्री हरि नृसिंह रूप में प्रकट हो गए। भगवान यह रूप भयंकर था। क्रोधित होने के कारण उसके आंखों के
The form of Lord was very terrifying because he was very angry and his eyes looked like molten gold.
चमक रही थी। भगवान नरसिंहदेव के आंख भी कैसे,
So the eyes of Nrisimhadeva are so beautiful. Sorry, and his eyes were so shining, like the molten gold. Very beautiful. So the kish, that hair from the lion, was very shining. And this was like expanding the dimensions of his face, frightening face. The lions, they have a big beard, big hair, long hair, this hair from the lion.
छुरी की धार के समान भ्रुकुटियां और जीभ
His
स्थिर और
tongue was
चंचल
sharp like a knife.
कान निश्चय कान
His
निष्काम
ears were
निष्कल्प
straight
एवं
and not moving.
ऊपर की ओर
His
उठते हुए थे
nostrils and his
बहुत
open
विशाल
mouth
मुख
would
एवं नासिका रंध्र
resemble
पर्वत के
like
गुफा के समान निकले
the
हुए
caves of a
नाक
mountain.
कैसे विशाल पर्वत के गुफा के वहां के हैं उसके विशाल शरीर आकार स्पर्श मानो आकाश के स्पर्श कर रहा था गर्दन अति छोटी एवं मोटी थी जानू एवं वक्षस्थल
So
पतले
his
थे
neck
कमर
was
बहुत
very
पतली थी
small and thick.
कमर
His
पतली
chest was broad.
और उसके वक्षस्थल बहुत चौड़े
His waist very thin.
बाघ जंगल में ना बाघ क्या थे शिकार करते ना ऐसे करके
You know, the
और
tiger,
ऐसे ले लेते रुमावली चंद्र रुमावली
like when the
चंद्रमा
tiger,
की
like,
किरण की समान वर्ण थी सारे दिशाओं के सतत भुजाएं फैली हुई थी नौक अस्त्र के समान दिखाई पड़ रहे थे भगवान नृसिंहदेव शंख चक्र गदा पद्म एवं वज्रादि प्रधान प्रधान अस्त्र के द्वारा सारे दैत्य दानव को खदेड़ रहा था उनकी विकराल को देखकर कोई भी उसके समीप आने का साहस नहीं कर सका नृसिंहदेव के इतने जो है भयंकर विकराल
oh, thanks, lion's mane. So this was the state of Nrisimhadeva. Nobody wanted to come in front of him.
अत्यधिक जोग शक्ति वाले मायावी भगवान श्रीहरि ने
Oh, thanks, lion's mane.
मुझे
So this was
मारने
this.
के लिए वह चल रही थी परंतु उनके चेष्टाओं से क्या हो सकता है
So Hiranyakashipu spoke to himself. Lord Vishnu has so much mystic power. He made this plan to kill me, but why is he trying? Who can really fight me?
नृसिंह पर झपटा ये भी कम नहीं है कौन हिरण्यकशिपु
So Hiranyakashipu is also nothing less.
वो भी कम थोड़ी होगा साधारण मनुष्य थोड़ी कर सकता है ना कोई जीव मान पाएगा
Sorry, it was frozen. Hindi could not understand what Gurudev said.
ये ले लिया
Hindi connection is bad.
सुन लिया ये जय विदम
So Bhagavan chose Jai Vijay specifically to fight with them. Then Jogamaya arranged everything. Like a normal human being could not do this role of Hiranyakashipu.
ये पहले तो
So first the four Kumaras,
शिशुपाल ये क्या बोले द्वारपाल जो है जय विजय उनको रोक दिया चार कुमारों को
they were stopped by
और रोकने के साथ है ये चार कुमारों ने
Jai Vijay, the four Kumaras.
अभिशाप
And then four Kumaras cursed Jai Vijay.
हाथ में क्रोधित हो गए क्रोध होकर अभिशाप दिया
He became,
जाने से कोई क्रोध होता है क्या
they became angry and cursed them. But Vaikuntha, can someone be angry in Vaikuntha?
जहाँ पर किसी प्रकार जो है
The meaning of Vaikuntha, one place where there's no anxiety, there's no lust, no anger.
पुरुष प्रकृति परः भगवान श्रीहरि के धाम क्या है निर्गुण धाम है
So the abode of Srihari is the place Nirguna, beyond the material nature. So this anger they were feeling had come
के
from,
लिए स्वयं भगवान
actually just to perform pastimes, Jogamaya herself,
मुखार बिंद से एक मुखार बिंद में प्रवेश
manifest in the mouth of the four Kumaras.
नहीं तो लीला कैसे आगे हो
Otherwise the Leela wouldn't be able to take place.
जगत के लोग इसको समझ नहीं पाते
Material people cannot understand this situation.
हाँ से चार कुमार ये साधु साधु क्यों कुछ गुस्सा करते हैं संतना दियो भी उपदेश देते हैं गृहस्थ लोग उपदेश देते हैं तुम
So-
साधु होकर के
Grihasthas may be giving instruction to a saint. Oh, you are a saint, why are you angry?
तो गृहस्थों को ये करोगे साधु ही तो गुस्सा करेगा
So the saint will have anger. Actually, if the saint has anger, this is for your benefit.
कैसे होगा?
Understand?
नहीं तो कैसे होगा हैं? यही तो बताते जा रहे हैं
So this is being explained.
चलो बहुत सुंदर कथा है
Anyway, this kata is so beautiful. Now time's up.
हाँ व्यवस्था करो
Arrange.
मैं दो बार मृत्यु समय बच गया था
I've been protected from death 2 times.
वो बिजली पड़ा था
So one time when this lightning came, I just told,
पड़े नहीं
the lightning didn't fall on me, but very close to where I was. Otherwise, I was not far. Otherwise, I would be dead.
100 मीटर की दूरी
Maybe 50 or 100 meters I was from where the lightning came.
कुछ समय एज है
And that area, that complete area, maybe 20 or 25 areas in a round shape, they were burnt completely because of the lightning.
हम लोग के ऊपर पड़ जाए
Lightning struck. Imagine if the lightning would fall on me, I would be dead. Jai Siram.
गंदा आ रहे कहाँ से गंदा
So I was feeling that smell. Where was the smell coming from? Then I saw that place where the lightning fell.
पड़ी ना
You know, everything was burnt.
सब जल गया और
Everything was burnt. That smell was coming also. Yes.
ऐसे भी कहते हैं मुझे तो पता नहीं है कहते हैं कि जहाँ पर थे उस समय
They say that
एक साल कुछ भी घास तक भी
maybe for 2 years, not even grass was not growing in that area.
है
They say.
ना सके उसके तेज बहुत दूर है
Because very strong, huh? Lightning.
और एक बार जो है
Another time also,
कथा सुना दो
I tell you one snake story.
सांप भी आकर के
Snake also came and she was, sorry,
आपको ऐसे चाटने लगी
she was licking my sweat on my chest. Sorry, she means snake in, sorry, it.
चोर चांदी होता है
So there's one kind of snake called short chandi. Very, very long snake. Maybe 1.5 meter snake.
अब मोटा ही से
Very thick also.
पता नहीं है
They don't bite so much.
मर जाएगा
But if they bite you, you'll die.
माने ये होता है वो क्या करते हैं रात में क्या
But during the night,
निकल करके आते हैं
they come out
और वो जीवा के द्वारा
and with their tongue,
ये
tongue,
पसीना को खाते हैं
they lick the sweat.
है मेरा याद है
I remember
मेरे ये दो जो है मेरा
these 2 times.
में रह गया
I remember.
बोल नहीं पाते
I cannot forget these 2 moments.
हैं सो रहा था ये गर्मी के
So it was Jait month, means very hot in India,
है
like June, July this time.
पक जाता है इस समय ताल है
That time,
समय का आगे ताल पक
the tal trees, the palm trees, they also ripen the fruits. Very nice. I mean, in Bengal, this time is very hot.
इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ भाद्र
So in the beginning of month Bhadra,
समय जो है
and
उस समय के लिए गर्मी पड़ती
sorry, Gurudev didn't say nothing about palm tree. Forget Bhadra. He said about so it's beginning of month Bhadra and also just.
है बंगाल में सब मच्छरदानी लगा
So everybody in Bengal they sleep with mosquito net because it's very hot.
सो रहा था मैं अकेला सोता
I was sleeping alone
मेरे माँ
inside mosquito net. My mother was also sleeping.
मैं नीचे सो रहा था
She was sleeping in the veranda. I was sleeping down, like on the near, like on the floor.
तो एक सांप जो है वो
So the snake came
जब वो पसीना खाते हैं ना
because when the snake licks
टक टक करेगा
the sweat, the sound comes tack tack tack.
पसीना जो है ना वो सांप जो है वो बीड़ा बना
So the snake they round up like a coil,
से बना लेते हैं
like they are like Gurudev did the gesture. They are like rolling up on themselves and they lick your body. I was sleeping.
मेरा बोले शब्द कहाँ से आ रहे
I was thinking, where is this sound coming from?
सांप जो है बड़ा
Then I saw one big snake on my chest.
बीड़ा बना अभी क्या करें
What to do?
मुझे बोला है तो मैं तो आतंक में हो जाऊंगा ना सांप के ऊपर पड़ जाऊंगा सब काट देंगे
So if you move quickly, the snake maybe will bite you.
कहीं भी तो उसको हाथ लगा सकते हैं
But I was sleeping.
लगाने से
Maybe I'll touch the snake. If you touch the snake, then also it will bite you. But if you don't touch it, it won't do anything with you.
मेरे मानी के धीरे धीरे मच्छर
So-
को ऐसे ऊपर उठाया
So my mom slowly she lifts the mosquito net. Didn't say anything.
मच्छरदानी उठाने से सांप समझ गया
So when she removed the mosquito net, snake understood, and slowly, the snake came out.
मुझे मार जगह मैं तब देखा वो सांप इतने
Ah no, sorry, not mother. I lifted up mosquito net. So when the snake came out, then my mom woke up.
लेकिन सांप देख करके डरता है
So seeing the snake so fearful, huh?
सब लोग यहाँ पर भी कार हैं ये देख अच्छा हेरने को समय अच्छा, अत्यधिक जोग सत्य भगवान श्रीहरि ने मुझे मार डालने के लिए चल पड़े और उन्हें उनके यह चेष्टाओं को क्या कर सकता है। हिरण्यकशिपु ने यह कहकर गदा धारण की और सिंहनाद करते हुए भगवान नृसिंह पर झपटा। हिरण्यकशिपु कम नहीं,
So Hiranyakashipu is also,
किंतु हिरण्यकशिपु में मन में ये,
he was thinking one thing.
साधारण कोई एक अच्छा कोई
He was thinking that was a special creature,
होगा, पशु होगा,
like some animal or some lion. He was not thinking it was Bhagavan.
लघु भागवतम में इसको
In the Bhagta-bhagavata, it explains that
कि उस समय भगवान श्रीहरि के
at that time Hiranyakashipu,
हिरण्यकशिपु के उद्धार क्यों नहीं हुआ?
why Hiranyakashipu was not delivered when he was killed by God? Because he was not thinking that Nrisimhadeva was God. He didn't think Nrisimhadeva was God.
कि भी उसी प्रकार रावण से
Ravana also didn't think that Ramachandra is
खाली मनुष्य है,
God. He was thinking Ramachandra is a powerful human being.
ये बुद्धि नहीं।
Ravana was not thinking that
इसलिए भगवान
Ramachandra was God. That's why, although Ravana was killed by Bhagavan,
में अनेक ऐश्वर्य आदि मिलता है,
like in the next life he got so much opulence,
था 3 जन्म के लिए उनको उद्धार के लिए बात।
and God would deliver him for 3 lives.
हिरण्यकशिपु के मारने के बाद क्या हुआ?
So after he was killed by Nrisimhadeva killed Hiranyakashipu, he came Ravana Kumbhakarna.
वो करके
They were very wealthy.
इसमें से विचार जाएगा, आगे की कथा सुना।
Later I'll speak more.
भगवान नृसिंह के तेज की प्रभाव से हिरण्यकशिपु अदिष्ट हो गया, न दिखाई नहीं, कुछ दिखाई नहीं पड़ा, इतने जोर से शब्द। शुद्ध सत्य के आश्रय भगवान श्रीहरि के लिए यह कोई आश्चर्यजनक बात नहीं है। सृष्टि के प्रारंभ ही उन्होंने अपने तेज से प्रलयकालीन
So in the beginning of the creation, so Hiranyakashipu became invisible. So verse 24, just like a small insect falls in the fire and it becomes invisible while attacking God that was full of effulgence, Hiranyakashipu became invisible. This is nothing amazing because Lord is always situated in the pure goodness. Before, during creation, he came in the universe, that it was dark, and illuminated the universe with his brilliance. So Hiranyakashipu tried to hit the big body of Nrisimhadeva.
भगवान नृसिंह पर प्रहार करने भी लगे, ये सोचने लगे कोई एक साथ कोई एक विशेष प्रभावशाली शेर हो।
Hiranyakashipu was thinking he's just a special lion. That's why Hiranyakashipu was attacking him with his club.
इस प्रकार विशाल सर्प को पकड़ लेते हैं, उसी
Just like Garuda takes big snakes. In the same way Gadadhar, Krishna, Lord, in the same way God, he took hold of Hiranyakashipu. Do you understand?
गदा लेकर के उसको मार,
Actually, Hiranyakashipu, he was trying to kill
गरुड़ जैसे
God with the mace. But in the same way how Garuda catches
पकड़ लेता है,
the snakes,
नृसिंहदेव भगवान ने क्या कि उनको
Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan also held
युधिष्ठिर खिलवाड़ करते हुए
Hiranyakashipu.
गरुड़ के मुख से जिस प्रकार सर्प छूट जाता है, उसी प्रकार जब भगवान उसके साथ खेल खेलने लगे, कभी कभी गरुड़ क्या करते हैं, सांप के साथ खेल,
So sometimes Garuda is playing with the snakes.
आसन गर्त से उसको
Verse 26.
बाहर लाता है
Like Garuda is bringing the snakes from the holes.
सांप को, गरुड़ क्या करता है करके
So Garuda, with his
सांप को गर्त से
like claws, he bringing the snake from outside the
आक्रमण करता है, ऐसे
hole. And snake wants to attack Garuda.
भी उसके साथ खेलता रहा,
Then Garuda is like playing with the snakes.
पीछे से पंजा पकड़ के उसको ऐसे
With his claws,
ऐसे ऐसे करता
Garuda is like
है,
taking the snake, putting the snake up and then throwing it and catching again, like this.
सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद कर रहे हैं,
So
ये महादेव
Shukadeva
हाँ सुखदेव गोस्वामी
Shukadeva Goswami Pada
पाद कर रहे हैं,
is saying,
हे महाराज परीक्षित,
Hey Maharaj Parikit.
प्रकार
So like that,
है, नृसिंहदेव हिरण्यकशिपु के साथ खेल खेलने लगे,
Nrisimhadeva started playing with
खेल खेल
Hiranyakashipu. They were like playing.
वो दैत्य भी उनके हाथ से निकल जाते हैं, जानबूझकर हिरण्यकशिपु के भय से पहले ही स्थान भ्रष्ट देवतागण उस युद्ध को मेघ
So Hiranyakashipu was able to come out of the hand of Nrisimhadeva.
देवता लोग भी
And he was thinking that God was afraid of him, Hiranyakashipu.
आवृत होकर छिपे हुए
And the demigods were hiding on a cloud, in the clouds.
ऐसे खेल को देख रहे हैं
And they were watching
भगवान
this
नृसिंहदेव कैसे हिरण्यकशिपु
fights or
के साथ
display.
खेल
How Nrisimhadeva was playing with Hiranyakashipu.
आज में खेल
It was a play, like a game.
क्या बोले
In Bengal they say,
होगा नहीं क्या बोलते रहे
Khela.
हैं वो वोट के समय बोलता रहता है
In the time of voting, they say like this.
ना ममता बनर्जी और बीजेपी बोले
People from Mamata Banerjee and BJP, another party.
हाँ हाँ
I don't know exactly what they were saying, but Khela means also like game to play.
उस युद्ध के मेघ के बीच में से छिपकर देख रहे
So demigods, they hid
वो दैत्य भगवान के हाथ
in a
में
cloud and they were watching.
तब देवता अत्यधिक भयभीत हो गया उसने सब शुभ नहीं माना कहते कहीं देखतम हिरण्यकशिपु कहीं भाग न जाए
So
इसलिए देवता लोग
the gods were afraid that Hiranyakashipu would just run away. So the gods, they were also afraid and apprehensive.
से छुटकर आशंका करने लगा कि वह विष्णु असुर की शक्ति से डर गया है कभी भी भगवान नृसिंहदेव भी
So sometimes Bhagavan Nrisimhadeva
से वो निकल करके आ
would come out from the
जाए भाई एक भगवान
clutches of Hiranyakashipu. Actually, if God wanted, in 1 second, he would win from Hiranyakashipu in the fight.
है ना मिट्टी से जो छोटा सा छातू जैसे दिखाई देगा पड़ता है
Just like some animals that are under the earth. How do you call them?
निकालते हैं ना ऐसे मशरूम मशरूम क्या
Sorry, just like the mushroom. If you take the mushroom,
थे ना
you can take it very easily. When we were small, young,
शब्द होता था
actually, if you
फट शब्द होता
take the mushroom, you listen some sound. Fut, fut, fut. Have you ever played
था देखा हमने
catching mushrooms?
फट 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 शब्द होता है हैं बच्चा जी हंसता रहता है हैं ठीक उसी
The
प्रकार
kids are playing.
चाहे तो उसके मशरूम
So, in the
के
same way.
लाठी ऐसे पंजा में लेकर इसको मार सकता है
Nrisimhadeva, very quickly, he could kill him.
उनके साथ खेल खेलने के लिए
But
कभी
Nrisimhadeva,
बाहर निकाला आता है
playing with him, sometimes he would
नृसिंहदेव से
come out from his hands, then come nearby,
करके ऐसे घुमाते बहुत आनंद
holding Hiranyakashipu. Actually, Nrisimhadeva was very happy to do that.
बच्चा को जैसे पकड़ करके दो हाथ पकड़ करके घुमाते हैं ना
Just like you catch hold of the 2 hands of a baby and go everywhere.
हिरण्यकशिपु भी भगवान नृसिंह के देव के भी पकड़ करके घुमाने लगे और फिर वहां से छूट जाते हैं और फिर
So, in the same way,
हिरण्यकशिपु के भी
Nrisimhadeva sometimes would catch Hiranyakashipu and also go with him here and there, and then he would go away from his hands. Actually, playing is like this. You have many times you do, not only one time.
कि उसे हैं, उनके क्या होता है
So even a person who was about to die, then what?
वर्णन कर रहे हैं आरती का व्यवस्था किया कि नहीं
Have you prepared the arati or not? Okay, bring. Now 8 a.m.
हैं? प्रचंड और भयंकर अट्टहास्य करने लगे अच्छा हिरण्यकशिपु बाज पक्षी के समान आकाश में चला गया और कभी भूतल पर
So they were like each other.
वह ढाल तलवार से इस प्रकार अपनी रक्षा कर रहा था उस पर कोई अवसर ही नहीं रहे तब अत्यंत शक्तिशाली महावेगवान श्रीहरि प्रचंड और भयंकर अट्टहास करने लगे जिसके भय से हिरण्यकशिपु अपनी आंखों मूंद ली इतने में भगवान उसे पकड़ लिया
So Bhagavan caught
ऐसे कुछ समय करते करते नृसिंहदेव ने क्या कि
Hiranyakashipu. After playing with Hiranyakashipu for a long time, then Nrisimhadeva caught him and put him laying on his thighs.
सांप चूहे को पकड़ लेता है
Just like the snake catches the rat.
ऐसे ही भगवान ने हिरण्यकशिपु
In the same way, Bhagavan, he held Hiranyakashipu.
युद्ध करते हुए जिसकी
And
अच्छा चलो ठीक उसी प्रकार
so in the same way,
कीड़ा आदि करने लगे भगवान नृसिंह
after playing with Hiranyakashipu, Bhagavan Nrisimhadeva
अपने जंघा पर
put
पकड़ कर
Hiranyakashipu on his lap.
और लेटर करके बीच पे विकराल शब्द करते हुए अपने अत्यंत सुतीक्ष्ण और धार युक्त
And he manifests that very aggressive form.
के द्वारा
with his paws in front to open the chest of Hiranyakashipu. Then what did Hiranyakashipu say at that time? Oh, you cannot kill me. Later we'll discuss more. So let's keep Hiranyakashipu still alive today. They'll continue playing. There will be played. In Bengal, in the time of voting, they say like this, Kela Hobi, like there will be a game, there will be a play. Actually, about voting, they're saying like this in Bengal. Very beautiful.
अभी उसके 5 साल वो रख नहीं पाएगी